Now, silver is getting absolutely demolished right now, and gold is actually starting to fade as well. I have the majority of my net worth invested in physical bars of both of these assets, so I don't want to make anything unclear, right? I want to see these things do well. I want to see them do well in a healthy manner, though, that allows my portfolio and kind of recession-proofs my portfolio for myself and my family to do well into the future, right? So if we want to see a $150 silver in 2026, if we want to see a $7,000, $8,000 gold in 2026, I'm going to lay out the parameters in this video that could make that happen and tell you why this correction, at least on gold and silver, is actually healthy, okay? And first and foremost, if you don't know who I am, my name is Drew Wolfer. I am a pro trader and I am the founder and CEO and head trader of NORDIC Alpha, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. I am in a short on gold right now, okay? We cannot lose on the short. We're guaranteed to make money. I'm also shorting the S&P right now because it is getting murdered as well. Now, we do have a bearish market structure on silver as it sits right now. I'm going to show you where we can become bullish again and the targets of, you know, where we're going if we become bullish again, and then our targets for the bearish side of that. We do have a bearish charting pattern that is trying to break down right now on gold that I'm trying to alert everybody of. I will also give you the same parameters. Where can we become bullish again, and what are the targets after if that happens, and where are our targets for the downside if we remain bearish here, okay? So, with that being said, let's just get straight into the charts. And if you want to have all of my actionable insights and analyses every single day, get inside of NORDIC Alpha. It's less than $29, or it's $29 less than $1 a day. Okay, it's $29 a month. And that's where you're going to get all of my highest level analysis every single day, okay? And that's where I called out literally this trade right here, right? As you can see, if you go in here, I mean, if you want to, just pause the video. I'm not going to read all of this to you because I don't feel like I need to, right? But essentially, I told everybody, you know, hey, if we get in a rejection at the all-time highs, boom, you could start thinking about shorting. If we got a candle close above the all-time highs on silver, you could start thinking about, you know, on the next leg up for longs. And then right here, I gave out a long yesterday for gold, and that long actually played out extremely well. It was right here. It was right here, this long right here, from here, boom, all the way up to here, hit the exact level. And again, go through, you don't have to believe me. Pause the video, man. Pause the video, read this, and tell me if I'm wrong, right? I gave this out yesterday, you know, over 24 hours ago, almost 24 hours ago. Then I also gave out the long entry right here. And then I said, silver may be double topping here, right? And that's when I started talking about the trade that I am in right now, which is right here on gold that we just got stopped out on in profit for about $200, okay? So now what I will be looking for is, are we gonna come back up here, test VWAP, and then I can re-enter my short position in order to, you know, start riding this bad boy back down again. Now, let's talk about what's going on inside of gold. So we do have a bearish charting pattern that is trying to break down right now. And that, my friends, is the head and shoulders pattern. And this one's actually a really, really nice pattern. So, you know, we'll see if it actually happens, but in any case, I don't know. You know, it's trying to pump back up. We could just get a rejection right here at the VWAP 44.66 and then start moving our way back down. Now, where do we become bearish again? Well, this is where we shift to bearish. This is your 1 hour market structure shift on the 1 hour chart, $4,433. If you close an hourly candle under that, you are now bearish on gold, and you also have a naked daily VWAP there where you just boom, boom, and then you're heading down here to about $4,350 to this gap fill and the naked weekly VWAP. Now, less than that, where could we see ourselves potentially going? Well, if you break from here, 42.84, that is the 4 hour break of structure to the downside to continue downward on the 4 hour. So the 4 hour is in a downtrend, the 1 hour is still in an uptrend. And if you do that, you're coming down here to about $4,200 and you have a nice little order block right here, right? You have a nice little order block right here that you could use as support, but if you break that $4,200 range, you're probably coming all the way down here to about $4,050 at the bare minimum. You could get a bounce here at this gap right here at about 41.30. But what is most likely, you should probably come down here to about $4,000 to this order block. And your last ditch effort to stay bullish from a long-term perspective is just right here. You got to stay above $3,900 on the daily and the weekly and I believe the 12-hour chart. And so long as you catch a bounce there, we are all good. So where can we consider bullish nature again? Well, the first and foremost thing that we have to do, we just got to get back above this level right here, $4,500. But ultimately, we got to get through this order block set right here, right? And then we just have to close a 4-hour candle above the all-time high. And now every single time frame is aligning. Now, where could that potentially take you? It's pretty simple. If you just take and you use my proprietary deviation zone that you don't know what they are, and I won't tell you, definitely not for free on a YouTube video, right? If you use my range tool that has its proprietary deviation zones in it, boom, you can see our first resistance and target is going to be right here at 46.58 to 46.88. And then our second one is 47.60 to about 48.20. So those are your upside targets, at least for right now. You will see me before we get up here, I can assure you. So I'm not going to give you like the full price targets. Obviously, we know that $5,000 is a price target. And it's going to be a psychological level that a lot of people are looking at. But let's talk about what's going on with silver right now, because that is what is going to be essentially, in my opinion, the most pertinent right now, because it is absolutely dumping out and going crazy right now. So where did silver go? It came up, it double topped. This is a really bad indication, right? And it didn't get even a wick above the double top like the prior high right here. So that is not showing strength, okay? What silver was doing was just legging up, coming back to those prior ranges, and then legging up again. Coming back to the prior range highs, legging up again. Coming back to the prior range highs, legging up again, right? And then as you can see, we legged up, we came back to the prior range high. We tried to bounce right here, right? But then we lost it, right? Then we came to that last ditch support level right down here. And again, if we come under here and we lose this, your first level of support is going to be our uptrend line, okay? And so I'm going to show you what that uptrend line dates back all the way to November 21st. I mean, look at how many touch points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 touch points on this. This would be the 10th hit of this line. If you break down under this, you're probably coming all the way down here to the 4-hour market structure shift to the downside, which is at about $69. Okay, so if you don't uphold 74 bucks, you're coming to about 69 bucks, and that is where you would shift market structure to a downtrend on the 4-hour chart, which would not look good, because if you did do that, you could come down here to about 67 bucks, right? 65 to 67 bucks is going to give you a little support at these naked weekly, naked daily, naked weekly point of controls, naked monthly VWAPs, things of that sort. But what's most likely is you're going to come down here to about $64. That's a good level of support for you. That's the 12-hour market structure low. If you go under this and close a 12-hour candle, you are shifting market structure to a downtrend on the 12-hour chart, okay? So make no mistake about that. Where could we potentially be saved? Right here at about $57. That's the one-day market structure shift. And really, your double top $54 level is like the ultimate support. Look at all of the levels and order blocks that we have there. Like, there's so much confluence down there that says you should not technically go under this. But I want to talk about where we become bullish again. So first and foremost, in order for us to become bullish, we have to break above here. That's the unfortunate fact. $82.58. We have to close an hourly candle above that, and technically we need to close at least a 4-hour candle above the all-time high right over here, okay? That's the only way that we become bullish again. Or if we just bounce here, you know, and then we can kind of get through this order block, use it as support, you could start becoming bullish here, or even here if they save the day. But I'm saying like long-term bullish, that doesn't mean anything, because that could just be a bounce, a retrace to the 0.5 fib, and then continuation to the downside. So you always have to watch for that scenario, right? Now, if we do indeed become bullish again, where could we be potentially going? Well, your upside targets are going to be from this prior low to the new high. If you look, you're going to see $84.50 is going to be your first target. So $84 to $84.50. Your second target, $86.82, all the way up to all the way down to $86. Those are my proprietary deviation zones that, again, I'm not going to give you for free on a YouTube video. But what else lines up with that? As you can see, the proprietary deviation zones from the ultimate high to that swing low before we came back up here, right? You could see $87.50. Now, I do want to show you something really quick. This is called a trend-based Fibonacci. I have not done this. I'm doing this live with you right now. So where could we be potentially going if we were to pull back? Where's the 1.618 fib? $61 is the 1.618, and the 2.618 is at $47.50. Now, do I think we're going down to $47.50? No, but I do think that we definitely could come down here to $61 if some of these parameters are met. So at least now you are prepared for both sides on gold and silver, right? You're prepared for where do we go if we're bullish? Where do we go if we're bearish? And how did I derive my analysis from that? So with that being said, make sure you get into the private VIP trading room or private VIP trading academy. It is less than $1 a day. It is $29 a month to be in there. And I'll be happy to have you in there looking at my analysis every single day to keep you actionable inside of these markets, because I definitely am not going to do that on YouTube. I will show you what's going on, but if you want like that real deal Holyfield where I'm like giving you exactly what it is that I'm doing and stuff like that, like you got to get in there, man. You got to get in there and get in where you fit in, where I'm giving out these exact levels. I literally told everybody about that SFP at the all-time highs on the S&P, and bang, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, these are the things that you got to take into account, and we will see you in the VIP Trading Academy very soon. Everybody have a wonderful day. If you like content like this, just please give me a like. Make sure you hit subscribe, and then boom, baby, bang on the notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate you all. Everybody have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.